Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Rachel of Gathered Plans. I have last week's plan with me, and this beautiful kit is called DM4 by Planning World. This was the July 2019 subscription kit. I do not subscribe to any boxes. However, she did release this kit to just pick up from her website like any regular kit. I could not resist. It is so beautiful, and it just has a lot of fall vibes to me. It's very cozy because like the tents and everything really cute. This would be a perfect transitional kit from summer into fall as well. So I just did an entire voiceover and my microphone wasn't working. So take two. It's okay. Anyways, I was really challenged with this kit because one, this was her older format. And to be honest with you, and for full transparency reasons, I did not enjoy that there weren't that many boxes, and a lot of the appointment boxes and flags were too big. So I'm thankful and really love her new format. So if you check out her shop now, all of her kits are her newest format and they're beautiful and amazing. And yeah, so a lot of her kits are really pretty, and this one is definitely very soft and pastel-y, very girly. And if you know me, my happy place is totally like earthy colors, deeper dark tones, and neutrals. However, I do love using like a lot of pinks and just girly colors as well, but this totally took me out of my comfort zone. I'm not used to planning with this color palette at all. So it was definitely a challenge, but I think it turned out really pretty in the end. I was just trying to make it look cohesive. And, if you're not vibing with it, if it's not something that you typically would use, it can be challenging. So yeah, pretty much that's where I was during this spread, but I hope that you enjoy it. I totally did. It was still really fun. And I love using different kits, different formats, especially on my channel, because I want to share a lot of variety out there in the community. So if you want to shop with Planning World, you can use Rachel15. And then when we get to the day by day, I'm going to go ahead and do like a fun Q&A. You guys sent me so many questions because I don't really know what to talk about. So I hope that you enjoy.
I've been sleeping late, and if I'm speaking honestly, my dreams are the only place. Thought of you can't bother me. And when I'm wide awake, it takes all of my energy to tell our friends we never been this happy. Waiting for the glass house to calm down, waiting to hear that crashing sound, waiting for the right words to tell you how. I don't wanna be false heart, pretend we're picture perfect when we're breaking beneath the surface. I don't wanna be false heart, make love like we deserve it, to cover up what's hurting. Hey, I don't wanna be false heart.
This first question is from Bare Necessities Planning, such a cute name by the way. She asked, how did you decide on your dog's name? So I think I talked about this a little bit in previous Plan With Me's, but we got Jace during a really challenging time in our lives. I would say really challenging because we had a lot of family stuff going on, and there was just a lot of transition in our lives in general. So, like the transition out of college and just trying to find and figure out your life and your calling and what you got to do and all that stuff. So we were bummed because we went and put in an application for another dog, and, several applications fell through. And thankfully, one day we put in an application for Jace, and he had two other applications, on him before us. And I was like, oh, you know what? I'm not even going to get attached. Like, I know for a fact we're probably not going to get this. And I didn't want to get my hopes up. Like, I would rather be realistic. I would say a realist versus being like pessimistic, but I was just being realistic because I knew for a fact that these dogs and puppies were going like hotcakes at the SPCA. So I was really just trying to be realistic. So anyways, I remembered leaving the gym and I got a voicemail, and I was like, okay. So I played it, and it was like, hey, the two applications before Jace, his SPCA name was Capricorn at the time. They were like all the cute little like constellations or zodiac signs. And then, so I remember like hearing the voicemail. I was like, yeah, so both applications prior to him fell through. And I was like, this is literally a sign. Like, we have to get him. And I was so happy. I was elated. So was Greg. And it was also the perfect timing because Greg, he basically had a lot of time off to train Jace at home. And it was just awesome. So he was like potty trained really quickly. So coming to the question, we came up with the name Jace because Jace means healing or to heal in Greek language or the Greek world, whatever you want to call it. But it's kind of interesting and fun because one of the planeswalkers in Magic the Gathering, if you're familiar with that, his name is Jace, and Greg actually has a planning mat that has Jace on it. So like the actual planeswalker, but his name is Jace. So I just felt like it was kind of like perfect. So there's a story to that. This next question is from my bestie Tay. She asked, if you were attending a movie themed party, what character would you dress up as? So Greg has asked me multiple times if I would dress up as Korra from Legend of Korra, the Avatar series. And it's really cute, but he just is so impressed that he thinks I could pull it off. And I'm just like, maybe one day if I want to spend money on a costume, which will probably be never, to be honest with you. So the other character that I probably would dress up as, because one, I'm lazy, and two, I kind of look like her, is Moana. So I can pull that off. I have really long black hair. It's past my butt. And I have the same like physique and body type as her. I have a very like islander kind of body type. So yeah, I think I would choose Moana. Okay, she also asked, when you visit California, I love how confident she is. What landmark do you want to see in person? So I know that California has a lot of national parks, and I would totally love to see all of them. All of them. You hear that? All of them, Tay. So get the list ready. I also would love to see the Hollywood sign and just go and explore and see that area in general. Seems really cool and awesome. So the next question is from Lena. She asked, would you ever get eyelash extensions? If no, why? Honestly, probably not. One, because they're very expensive. They're so expensive to keep up with. And yeah, that's the biggest reason. The second biggest reason is because I wear glasses most of the time. So I feel like they would constantly be hitting my glasses. And even when I just put mascara on, I have long eyelashes. They're just not super curly. So they always hit my glasses when I do put mascara on. So that would probably be a no-go for me. However, they are super beautiful. And whenever I have to get like super glammed up, I do put eyelash extensions in that I just glue on myself. So she also asked, do you have a singing voice? Because you're Filipina and I'm assuming that you sing karaoke. I sing karaoke, but I do not have a singing voice. I feel like every Filipino, and I just even just like a lot of Asian cultures I've seen, love karaoke. I love it. It is so fun. It is the cutest thing. My Lola can literally just be at home by herself with the karaoke machine and just be singing all day and all night long, and that is the happiest place for her. It's the cutest thing to watch. Like I literally could just sit there because I am just so elated seeing her so happy. It's so cute. And I don't have a singing voice. I don't think I sound horrific, but I'm also not like amazing. Does that make sense? Like I'm that person that like I'll sing in the shower and I'm like, "Dang girl, you got a bomb voice." And I'm like, "Yeah, no you don't." Let's be honest. Lena also asked, "What is one of your New Year's goals if you have one in mind?" Honestly, I have not had the time, girl, to even think about this. I'm still in 2020. We all are. And mentally, I'm still at the beginning of 2020 because these past few months, several months, have just been a crapshoot. Like it really, it really has. I mean, a lot of positive things have happened. Do not get me wrong, but I feel like this past like 8 months just flew by. It just flew by, and I'm just like, what even happened? Was I dreaming the whole time? Because that's what it feels like. Yeah. I don't have any specific ones in mind yet, but I do like to sit down and like journal and have a lot of like self reflection before the new year. And I'm sure I'll probably share more during my 2021 New Year spread. So just hold off on that question. I'll certainly answer that once we're closer to that. So Jennifer from Whole Muniz Plans asked, favorite musical group? I don't really have one. To be honest with you, I don't really have one, but I did listen to Destiny's Child all the time growing up. So if I had to choose, it would be that, but I don't really have like a particular answer to that. Mama Cass asked, have you ever wanted to start your own sticker business? Heck no, girl. No, no. No, 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 no. I'm already doing like the other side of like what shop owners do, which is like the marketing, PR, being on YouTube, Instagram, constantly being active and engaging. That in itself is super time consuming. I can only imagine trying to do that and also trying to run a sticker shop. I don't know, it's a lot of time, and I'm such a perfectionist, you guys. If I were to try to design a kit or anything, I would be sitting there for like a month. Like it just wouldn't happen because I'm super meticulous. I am overcritical, and that's how my brain works. Like I would like change one tiny like color shade and I'd be like, no, this isn't good enough. Like, or this one's better. And all I did was probably put a dot somewhere. I'm just kidding, but not really. Okay. So this next question is from Jen of Jenny and Her Plans. Would you be a hero or a villain in a movie? Hands down a hero. Hands down a hero. Greg, hands down a villain. All he talks about is loving villains. Like you guys, if you watched and listened to my Halloween spread where he did the voiceover Q&A with me, he loves villains. The fact that he said he wanted Thanos to win, if y'all could have seen the look and the stare that I gave him when he said that. So easily I would be the hero or the good guy, the savior. Yeah, that would be me. But I wouldn't like want all the recognition for it at all. Like I would just want to be like doing good stuff and saving people. But I wouldn't care to be like, oh my gosh, he did it again. Like, no, I'm not here for that. So Justine of Just Plans asked, what is your favorite place you've lived and why? My favorite place, it's kind of a hard choice. It's between Guam and Italy. I think I was too young in Italy, honestly. I lived in Aviano, and I think I was too young to remember everything, but it was just such a beautiful country. It still is a beautiful country, I'm sure. But I just remembered everything just being so simple, slow paced, and it's just beautiful. Like it's stunning. I absolutely loved it. But then Guam is the same thing, very slow paced and chill. And you're on an island, you can just do so many fun things on there. And yeah, so it's really a hard decision. But if I had to pick just because of what I can remember the most, it would probably be Guam because I think I was way too young. Like I was only in Italy when I was 5 to 7 years old. Okay, so I'm probably going to ask one more question or answer one more question. What am I saying? It's PEA, like the food, 12. She asked, favorite Filipino food and does your fiance like Filipino food? My fiance loves Filipino food. He loves Filipino food. I love it too. It's just really time consuming and oftentimes a lot of it is very unhealthy. But I will just list my favorites and they're in no particular order whatsoever. I love caldereta. I love tinola. I love sinigang. I love sopas. I also really love, oh, hey JJ. I love kare kare. And what else? Honestly, caldereta, if I could eat that every day for the rest of my life, I would. It is so freaking good. Like, I love that. Oh, I also love pancit palabok. So, so bomb. Anyways, I'm nearing the end of this spread, and I don't know. I lost some clips. I have no idea what was going on. I think my battery was acting crazy, and so was my memory card. They were both teaming up on me, so there's that. I'll definitely answer the rest of the questions in another plan with me. So if I didn't get to them, I do apologize, but I got to a lot. I think I just missed 5. So anyways, I think this turned out really pretty. I enjoyed all of the layering that I was able to do. It was really fun and different, and I also always just adore silver foil. So this is the final spread, and I hope that you enjoyed. Please do not forget to like and subscribe, and I hope that you're doing well, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
When we're breaking beneath the surface. Oh, I don't wanna be false art. Make love like we deserve it. Cover up what's hurting. I don't wanna be false art.